What you are about to watch is the lifestyle of one of many tribes in the Philippines. Hi everyone, this is MJ Sarman from PSAFE3 of PNU Mindanao. In this video, we will be witnessing the way of living of the Bajau tribe. Let us learn together as we go along in their journey. The Bajau means man of the seas. They are also known by other names such as Samadi Laut, Laut, or Orang Laut. They built wooden houses suspended over water in which they could tie their boats to. That is why this tribal group is known as the Sea Gypsies, because they move with the wind and the tide on their small houseboats called vintas.
Yung kami, mga Bajau, ito lang hanap buhay namin, pero walang iba. Kung pupunta kami sa Laut, uldapin kami, kaya magiging kami sa kalsada, sana ay magmumuli sa amin, pinapatunayan wala kaming kasalanan. Hindi kami magnakaw sa tao. Kung tao nagbigay sa amin, maging mabuti. Kung hindi tao magbigay sa amin, maging mabuti pa rin.
Hindi kami masamang tao, mabuti kaming tao.
The Bajau are primitive and friendly. They are believed to be world's most peace-loving people and consider themselves as a non-aggressive tribal community. Despite the romantic portrayals of the tribe, the Bajau never really had an easy life. When they were still living at sea, they were at least free from the everyday rejection and hardship brought upon by other tribes that live on land. These guardians of the sea have experienced themselves that times are tough on the water, but worse on land. The Bajau, like many of the Philippines' indigenous people, are a neglected tribe. They live in extreme poverty, often beyond the reach of state assistance due to their nomadic existence. The result is that many of them join the ranks of beggars in the Philippines' urban centers. To this day, these activities still play a major part in the lives of the Bajau people. The Bajau are a group of tribal fishermen, so it is no surprise that their diet consists of a lot of fish. They collect the fish and pearls and sell them at the main markets. These activities are traditionally their main source of income. These skilled fishermen and divers sail out to sea in their handmade boats crafted by fellow Bajau people. Imagine, they dive up to 30 feet and stay underwater for up to 5 minutes without any fancy equipment or oxygen tanks. They catch fish using a spear. If the fish is too big to fit in the boat, they will drag it back to land. Most Bajau men are still trying to catch fish for a living, but that can be hit or miss so hungry. That is why the children go to the market to scavenge and bank for discarded, rotten fruits and then sell the leftover to their fellow budget villagers. Did you know that their another way of living is that they are well known for eking out a living beside a passenger ship, unwittingly employing a very advanced marketing strategy to help themselves acquire more money in their coin diving and catching livelihood. A mere presence of a helpless infant tucked on a boat and can easily trigger parental instinct among women and would automatically fire up a warm sympathy towards the destitute fellow below and thus would encourage them to throw more coins or bills than they normally do. Living at sea possesses many dangers, not just from the many constant typhoons that inflict much death and destruction in these waters, but what the Bajau fear more than typhoon is being attacked by pirates today. Extreme poverty has forced many of them to resort to begging as a means of survival. Wherever they live, they are considered citizens of the lowest class. Ignorant, dirty, strange-smelling, and deprived, and most people have very low regard for them, and that makes so sad. Never ever give to Bajaus. They ride a multi-cab every morning to be scattered in the city. Their babies are given tandoy to keep them lethargic. Uh-oh, Bajau mothers love their children just as much as any other parent and would never intentionally have them consume alcohol or any drug just to make them appear pitiful and lethargic. The reason their babies appear to be drugged is because of a combination of the heat and malnutrition. They have been proven time and time again to be an organized groups here. But it is in essence organized crime. Actually, they are not part of any criminal syndicate with an owner who is sending them to the urban areas to beg. They are just families trying to survive. A tribe is a group of people connected to one another, connected to a leader, and connected to an idea. For millions of years, human beings have been part of one tribe or another. A group needs only two things to be a tribe: a shared interest and a way to communicate. You can no longer to see or identify yourself solely as a member of a child, but a citizen of a nation of one people working towards a common purpose. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. If you try it, you will be lonely often and sometimes frightened, but no price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. This you will say, while there is life, there is hope. Thank you.